What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Test, test, test. Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. What's going on, Jordan? I see you up in here. So we got a few setups we're looking at now. I'm most likely not going to be taking this setup because we do got news at 5:15. And like always, we're going to stick to the rules. There's no point in being greedy and rushing the setup. We caught a nice trade on gold yesterday. If you was in yesterday's live, you could have got this gold setup. We broke this down in yesterday's live. I told y'all that if price was just going to continue to range in London session, we'll go back on the charts 8 a.m., 9:30 New York Open. And we literally took this setup right at 8 a.m. on the dot. As you can see, price broke as low as 7:30, 8 a.m. That's when it did the retest. And then that's when we jumped to the trade. And I think did nothing but push up the rest of the way. US30 also did a nice move we was talking about. But now we see they're both just kind of consolidating, chilling. GU still kind of consolidating, chilling as well. Now we are still bearish, so we are going to be still looking for sells. We could have went for sells here, but again, I'm not worried about catching every candlestick. I'm all about going for high probability, high quality setups. So we're going to be looking for sells if we can break below and hold 34, 35 as resistance. All right, y'all. GJ is at a nice position here. If we can hold 199.15 as support, we can look for buys going back up to the highs here at 199.65. It's done a nice retest. I do like what it's looking like, but we have news in 2 hours. And I personally don't like to take trades more approaching an hour before news. It'll be different if we took this trade during Tokyo session, it was riding it into news, or if it was New York news and we took this trade during London session, it was riding it into New York. We're going to see what these charts are talking about. I might look and see what the Euro pairs are doing as well. But I like the setups we can see for the day, y'all. Again, we just got GBP news today. Then tomorrow, we don't really got anything going on. So it's just waiting for volume and the confirmations to be met. I do like this setup right here, though. Look at that thing pushing. I knew 15 just popped up. So GJ moving, everything else kind of just chilling right now. Again, y'all, we got a huge summer sale going on right now. Everything is 20% off. Somebody just messaged me saying the code's not working. It should be working now. Literally everything's 20% off. Advanced Play Signal Room, that's including the monthly, yearly, and lifetime one-on-one sessions, and Playmaker University. Everything's 20% off. Just use discount code. Where's the discount code? It's my time. It's just like any other online purchase. You put the code in before checking out and purchasing. You make an account, so you manage your account just like Apple, Spotify, or Netflix or phone bill. It works the exact same way. So make sure to take advantage of that sale, y'all. Again, we're just kind of chilling on the charts right now. A little bit of a slower pace than we had last week and the beginning of July, but this goes to what I always talk about. Every day is a little bit different, right? Like we look at yesterday's live, we was looking at gold, we was looking at US30, but we go back to London session, price was chilling all London session, and volume did not pick up as you see until 6 up for New York. But the move I was looking for was still valid and still played out, right? Versus last week, we was hopping on the charts, and literally like 10 minutes, or literally as soon as we start the live, we're jumping into setups, right? So this is why it's important to understand market structure, understand that every day is not going to be the exact same, because this is why again you see a lot of people online confused or complaining about price action because they got comfortable with price doing the same thing for a month. So a new month or quarter pops up, and every month or quarter is different. They don't know how to act because they were used to a certain routine. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. I want to see. We're probably not going to have any action again with the futures indices until New York session. Like I always talk about, Mondays and Tuesdays are typically the slowest days out the week. But we got our alerts. The game plan is still the same, right? With gold, we're either going to look for the same buy setup. As long as we can maintain the whole 33.74 support, we're still going to look for buys. Or if we break back above and hold 33.96 as support, we look for continued buys going to 34.16. What's going on, yo? What's going on? Those just joined the stream. We're not into anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on the screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Again, volume's a little bit slower this week compared to the past couple weeks, but it is still just Tuesday. So like always, we know what our game plan is, so we're just chilling, waiting for price to come to us and see if it's going to meet our confirmations or not. Again, we do got GBP news at 5:15, so we are going to be holding off on this setup until after that. So I'm interested to see what the GBP news does because GJ's kind of been chilling right here. We need to hold this low as support for the uptrend and a new higher high to come into play. All right, this is the previous highs that price rejected last time as well as the previous time. Right, so now we've broken above it and we're holding it as support. So we need to hold this low as support for the uptrend to continue. So it's going to be interesting to see what the news does today. All right, same thing with GU. GU ended up reversing as well yesterday. We are still technically bearish, but I'm not waiting. I mean, I am waiting to go for sales until we break back below 34.35, hold that as resistance. Right, and we can see here price has been kind of chilling all night as well. Got a new 15 about to pop up in 2 minutes. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today at the beginning of New York session. Make sure to have y'all's noties on and be on the lookout for that. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, y'all. Again, we don't just live stream over here. We post weekly trade breakdowns, day trading tips. Last week, I just dropped a new update for the stocks I told y'all to get at the beginning of quarter two. Giving y'all an update on those. And then I got to drop some crypto updates for y'all as well. All right, because the last Bitcoin video I told y'all was approaching 120K. Now that we broke it, I'm going to give y'all an update so y'all can anticipate and prepare for what's potentially about to happen next. But we can see GJ's kind of chilling right here, right? Hasn't filled that gap up quite yet either. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this news plays out. Out of curiosity, I'm going to see what the euro pairs are looking like because I haven't looked at them in a minute. Let's see what we're talking about. Oops, by the way, y'all, I got access back to my TikTok live. So we will be back live today as well around the same time. All right, y'all. The dude in there, I was breaking down, teaching for like an hour. And of course, no matter how much sense I was making, someone's in there like, oh, show me proof, show me payouts. So after I show them, they get upset and report my live. That's really why during the TikTok lives, I don't really show the free signal and Telegram too much because with like everybody else can do it, but when I do it, I always get reported. Right? I don't know why. Like with Instagram and YouTube, I can show a lot more than I can on TikTok, unfortunately. Which is just crazy to me because I'll see tons of videos on my For You page, people showing way more stuff. But when I show something similar, I instantly get banned or I violate something. But we got it back though, so we're gonna be back live later on today. And y'all don't be in the TikTok lives, y'all be missing out because they're not like these lives. These live streams are strictly me, looking for setups, chilling. But in the TikTok lives, I be going super, super in depth in detail. We be breaking things down. Yeah, the Euro pairs are looking similar as well. Yeah, G, you napping right now. What's going on? What's my gold entry? If you're talking about the trade from yesterday, I can show you that. Right, we broke that down not only in the Sunday chart analysis. So if you haven't watched the Sunday chart analysis yet, make sure to check it out. Like I always tell y'all, the Sunday chart analysis goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but what we see price doing throughout the entire week. But I can show you the gold signal. Let me pull that up real quick. This is an old signal, y'all. Nobody take this trade. This is an old signal. Already played out. All right. Me after the live. This already played out. All right. So as you can see, again, y'all watch yesterday's live for all the naysayers. I literally can't make something up that was literally recorded live. I said if price is still chilling and not moving, we're going to go back on the charts at 8 a.m., 9:30. As you can see, we literally entered this